Hello everybody, it's �𝑵.𝑺.�𝑚1, and this is going to be my part 2, the finale for Halo Infinite's T.T.F. So, I managed to play the Spartans, bots, and the new map, but I really didn't have a chance to play the PvP, because it was like a short period of time to do like 2 hours. So, by the time I'm uploading this video, everything's all gone. The flight is done and they're getting feedback and everything else. So this is probably might be a bit of a short little thought. So let's dive right into it. So the new map that I played, Bizarre. So this map that I'm playing is really honestly kind of a bit big. So yeah, to be honest, it really is big, and trying doing it in a 4v4 battle, it kind of feels a bit too big, and it just really is kind of difficult to find enemy players, or AI bots as well, to become so difficult to find them, and it just becomes really pain in the ass. So this map is more of a design of a big team battle, to be quite honest. Because I do like the map personally. I really do like it, but it's just really ain't suitable for a 4v4 kind of battle. It's either gonna be a 8v8 kind of battle, or a little bit higher or a little bit lower. But still, the map design, it looks great, and even you could grapple hook a fucking chicken and fucking blows up for no reason, and it's such hilarious. But yeah, uh, the map, I just still like it, but I don't really like it as much, because if I put it on like a tier list, I'm probably saying it's either going to be like a B list, because it's just a bit too big and it really should have been a bit smaller compared to the uh, line fire and the recharge map. Because honestly, those two maps, they are a lot better than this map, to be quite honest. Because I'll give them like an A compared to this map. But hey, so we did test out the threat sensor, and it does work and gives you a brief amount of time to realize that enemy's going to be there, and they can still be on the map. Well, I'm pretty sure it's like only a few seconds, probably guess about like 10 seconds max, if I'm guessing correctly. But still, the threat sensor is kind of a good equipment that you're going to pick up, and it just really is useful if you're going to encounter someone that's going to camp in the corners and just like saying get out of the fucking corner, or otherwise I'm just going to deploy a threat sensor and just literally whoop your ass, because you just literally ain't leaving the fucking area. But yeah, still, the threat sensor is pretty darn good. And I did try the Spanker launcher at the beginning of the gameplay, and it really is good, but it could have been a little bit buffed, because the explosion radius is really ain't that powerful. Because when I try to aim slightly away from the target, it still doesn't really do that much damage. It could have been a little bit better when you were like a slight away from hitting your target. But that's just me. So anyways, the Spartan bots, they are weak and awful. So I don't understand why that has to happen, but it's obviously me just playing against them for the first time, and it's reasonable enough. But still, at the same time, the Spartan bots, they're supposed to be tough as fucking nails. Because compared to the ODST bots that a lot of people played, even for me, I played against them, they were a fucking challenge. They were a tough fucking guys. So to be honest though, we need the ODST bots to be nerfed, and literally have the Spartan bots to be buffed, because that makes sense. Because if they're going to be on the tier list of being powerful, then Spartan bots always got to be on the top of the board, not ODSTs, because it just really doesn't make sense if ODSTs going to be the tough ones and Spartan bots are just going to be like absolutely pathetic ones. So I hopefully that FIFA 3 could literally just buff up the Spartan bots and reduce the ODST bots, because it's the way to go. Because it's alright to keep the ODST bots tough, but not that tough, because they kill you by like nearly an instant. and compared to Spartan bots, it just becomes like Marines, just acting like dumb, really don't know what to do, and they just literally get killed so quickly without like getting shot at or anything else like that. So hopefully they could change that. So hopefully. So yeah. Next, I'm also going to talk about. I haven't probably talked about this one yet in my part 1, and it's the join session in progress. So yes, finally, join session in progress is now in Halo Infinite. So I didn't mention this before, but I'm just talking about it now. So yeah, because the reason why I wanted join session in progress, and probably a lot of you guys want join session in progress, is because players keep on leaving matches because fuck knows. And it does kind of piss people off. It's just people just gotta quit matches early and just literally acting like a bitch and just quit. So the way that join session in progress works in Infinite, if someone leaves and it was on your team or the enemy's team, an AI bot just replaces that player, and then if someone joins in, then hopefully the AI bot could just literally leave, then come back if that player just leaves. So it is a great way to like even the odds. Even some dickhead just leaves for no fucking reason, because that's why I fucking hate that. Because I make a you know what's annoying in games video. I talk about fucking quitters quitting early in matches. So, because me, if I'm gonna quit a match, I'm gonna quit a match if there's like a hacker in the fucking match and fucking getting spawn killed and just pisses me off. I'll just fucking quit right then and there. But playing when the game started and just fucking quit early as fucking possible, then that's just a dick move, and I just never do that unless there's a fucking hacker or an absolute fucking piece of shit spawn killer, because I would honestly do that shit. Also, I am going to talk about a little bit of complaint here and there, and it's literally the slide. So the slide, when you sprint and you could do a slide by just pressing the stick, you could do it like a fucking quick fucking slide rail. So this is kind of more like Sprint 2.0. Instead of just like running, you just run a little bit and then slide, and then you fucking warp from one map side to the other side, and it could be like absolutely OP, and people would probably use this as like a getaway free card just to run away like a little bitch and all that shit, because it just really feels like Sprint 2.0, but instead of just running, you just literally just sprint for a little bit and then immediately slide. So that is kind of a problem, and I hope that they can reduce the sliding from the sliding distance, because it's just like so goddamn quick. But I really wish I could just like fix that shit. Also, the shields, when you hit the enemies, their shields, like you can see them glowing, they pop, but there is a problem with that, and they already addressing this, and they're already aware of this, because every time when you try to hit the enemy, you couldn't really see the shields unless you had to be like a bit extremely close, and then you had to see the flash, and the flash is so fucking bright, it just like fucking hurts your eyes. So at least they are aware of this, and hopefully they get that fixed. And the other problem is though is that they are using the same color as the outlook. So I really hope that we could just literally keep the same yellow shield colors as they usually do back in the day, to literally just like keeping the outline. I'm okay with the outline, but I would like to see their shield colors like completely different, because if I was like going to put the enemy team color instead of like red on the bottom of the screen and you can see their highlight, I could switch it to like yellow. But if they're going to be using yellow as their shield, then I had to change their shield color to like blue, so it could be easily identified that I'm actually hitting my target, because if I don't like the hit marker on the screen and I just want to like see if I'm actually hitting the enemy, then I want to see the colors are changing. So I would want to see that shit. So I think that's probably all I'm going to have to say. So this is going to be like nearly a 11-minute video or a bit higher. So it's really ain't that much to say. So sadly, the flight ended, but it's only just beginning. So PvP side, I didn't play it. I didn't really have a chance of playing it because I wasn't aware of it. But hey, I'll probably do it on the next flight. Because people are guessing that the next flight is going to be in September, and I honestly don't know about that. Don't know if it is going to be September, but they could say September 5th, and I hope they're right on that, but I'm not too sure about that. I'll probably either going to be the end of August or something. I honestly do not know. But yeah, hopefully to get some things fixed before next flight, because the next flight is going to be probably more focused on PvP, and they could do PvP arena and PvP big team battle. But honestly though, I want to include the PvE bots as well, to see them, how to drive vehicles, how to how to capture and defend the objectives. I want to see how they work in action like that. So hopefully they get that whole thing working on the next flight, because I really want to see them in action and see what they could really do, and hopefully they could do a lot better, because I just don't want them to be in just like non-objective game types and just literally having a regular 4v4 matches, instead of just like something that they could just evolve on and just literally be a lot more deadlier. What they could do is like, imagine them they're in a big team battle, they could drive a fucking Scorpion. Like, that would be fucking tough if they would drive a Scorpion, or team up in a Warthog using a turret and they just gun you down, and then you had to like be so lucky and be so tactical to literally take them out. Because I want to see that in action and see what I can do with the objectives. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the video, you should drop a like, subscribe to my channel, it really helps me a lot. And I'm also going to make a video of what I like to see coming back to Infinite, something that is from the previous games to the present game. So hope you guys can enjoy that. Some of the guns might return if people want to request them to return. Same goes with vehicles, and also same with map design. So yeah, hopefully for some of them could come back for Infinite, either going to be on day 1 of its launch or just in the future updates. So hopefully they will get that. But yeah, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care everyone. Bye bye.